Tribes of the Andaman. The tribes of the Andaman Islands, the Jarva, Great Andamanis, Onge, and Sentinelese, are believed to have lived in their Indian Ocean home for up to 55,000 years. They are now vastly outnumbered by several 100,000 Indians who have settled on the island in recent decades. The Jarvas. The Jarva originally inhabited southeastern Jarva Island and have migrated to the west coast of Great Andaman since then. Today, approximately 400 members of the tribe live in groups of 40 to 50 people. Of the 4 Andaman Island tribes, it is the Jarva situation which is the most precarious. Since 2001, the Indian government's policy towards the Jarvas has been very positive. The general principle is that the tribes should control their own future with minimal intervention from the state. Human safari to the Jarvas. Although India's Supreme Court in 2002 ordered that the highway through the Jarvas Reserve should be closed, it remains open and tourists use it for human safari to the Jarva. Poachers enter the Jarvas forest and steal the animals the tribes rely on for their survival. They have also introduced alcohol and marijuana and are known to sexually abuse Jarva women. In 1999 and 2006, the Jarva suffered outbreaks of measles, a disease that has wiped out many tribes worldwide following contact with outsiders. Today, approximately 400 members of the nomadic Jarva tribe live in groups of 40 to 50 people in chaddas, as they call their homes. Like most tribal people who live self-sufficiently on their ancestral lands, the Jarvas continue to thrive and their numbers are steadily growing. They hunt pig and turtle and fish with bows and arrows in the coral fringe reefs for crabs and fish, including striped catfish eel and the toothed ponyfish. They also gather fruits, wild roots, tubers, and honey. The bows are made from the chewy wood, which does not grow throughout the Jarva territory. The Jarvas often have to travel long distances to Baratang Island to collect it. Both Jarva men and women collect wild honey from lofty trees. During the honey collection, the members of the group will sing songs to express their delight. The honey collector will chew the sap of the leaves of a bee-repellent plant such as uiquolin, which they will then spray with their mouths at the bees to keep them away. Once the bees have gone, the Jarva can cut the bee's nest, which they will put in a wooden bucket on their back. The Jarvas always bathe after consuming honey. The Andamani Tribe. The Great Andamani Tribe are among the various groups considered Negrito owing to their dark complexion and diminutive stature. They have traditionally lived as hunter-gatherers and have appeared to live in isolation for thousands of years. The Onge. The Onge are one of the tribes of India's Andaman Islands. They were the sole permanent inhabitants of Little Andaman until the 1940s, when the land was stolen by settlers from India, Bangladesh, and the Nicobar Islands. Now, they share the island with about 17,000 settlers and are forced to live in a cramped reserve, a tiny fraction of the size of the original territory. Since contact occurred over 100 years ago, the Onge's population has plummeted, along with their health and well-being. The Sentinelese Tribe. The map here shows the North Sentinel Island, which is occupied by the Sentinelese Tribe. Most of what is known about the Sentinelese has been gathered by viewing them from boats moored more than an arrow's distance from the shore, and a few brief periods where the Sentinelese allowed the authorities to get close enough to hand over some coconuts. Even what they call themselves is unknown. This slide shows a few more pictures of these tribes which inhabit the Andaman Islands. Thank you.